The Cleveland airport was practically deserted. New Year's Eve 2017, everyone was home celebrating, except me. The semester had been brutal. I just wanted to crawl into bed and forget about organic chemistry exams and lonely dorm rooms. My golden retriever Vera whined softly from her crate. I knelt beside her, scratching behind her ears. "Don't worry, girl," I whispered. "We're almost home." Home. A small rented farmhouse on the outskirts of Wadsworth. Not glamorous, but it was quiet. And quiet was what I craved. The drive was a blur of empty fields and frost-covered trees. The headlights cut through the darkness, illuminating the lonely stretch of County Road 22. My breath fogged up the windows. I rubbed a circle with my glove, watching the desolate landscape slide by. The old farmhouse loomed out of the darkness, a dark silhouette against the night sky. Relief washed over me. I was exhausted. Vera, sensing home, whined again, pawing at her crate. As I pulled into the driveway, a strange sound cut through the silence. It was a low rumble, like distant thunder, but there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Vera stiffened, her ears perked up. She let out a low growl, her usual cheerful demeanor replaced by something akin to fear. I tried to shake off the unease that was creeping up my spine. "It's probably nothing, girl," I said, my voice lacking conviction. But even as I spoke, the hair on the back of my neck stood on end. The sound came again, closer this time, a deliberate, heavy thud. And then Vera bolted. She shot out of the car the moment I opened the door, barking wildly. "Vera, no!" I yelled, my heart pounding. She disappeared into the line of trees that bordered the property, her barks echoing in the night. Panic surged through me. I was alone, in the middle of nowhere, with something lurking in the woods. Grabbing my heavy maglite from the back seat, I raced after her, stumbling over the uneven ground. "Vera, come back!" My voice was swallowed by the darkness. The temperature had plummeted, and a bone-chilling wind whipped through the trees. Fear, sharp and cold, tightened its grip on me. The beam of my flashlight danced frantically over the trees, catching glimpses of bare branches and dead leaves. The woods were eerily silent now, except for the sound of my own ragged breathing. I pushed on, my heart pounding in my ears. I had to find Vera. And then I saw her, or rather the reflection of my flashlight's beam in her eyes. She was crouched low to the ground, whimpering, her tail tucked between her legs. Relief flooded me, followed quickly by a fresh surge of terror. Something was wrong. Vera was never scared. I took a step towards her, and that's when I heard it. A crashing sound, heavy footsteps. Something was moving out there, just beyond the reach of my flashlight. Something big. And then I saw them. Shadowy figures, tall and impossibly thin, gliding silently amongst the trees. They were too far away to make out any details, but I could feel their eyes on me, watching. A low growl escaped Vera's throat, and one of the figures turned towards her. I didn't hesitate. Scooping Vera into my arms, I ran. I didn't look back. Back to the car, the engine roaring to life, tires spitting gravel as I sped away. It wasn't until I was safely inside the house, doors bolted, that I saw the blood, a gash on Vera's leg still oozing. That night, I lay awake, listening to the wind howling outside, my mind replaying the shadowy figures in the woods. I never told anyone what I saw. Some things are better left unsaid, but I never forgot, and I never walked in those woods again.